Miranda, I'm home. I was looking things up on the way home, and 25%. 25% is the percentage of a kid coming out with red hair if both parents have black hair. So you're back to making accusations that our baby isn't your baby? I'm just saying it's a little crazy that our kid has red hair when you naturally have brunette hair and I have black hair. 25% we get the redhead. Yeah, doctors had also told me I have an incompetent cervix. What's the percentage of that happening? Alright, Miranda, I'm just making conversation. Okay, well, you stormed out and disappeared on me for a day, and then you told me to go get your other baby mama's baby and watch him for a few hours. Where were you? I think you owe me a little bit of an explanation. You want to know where I was? Yeah, I do want to know. Melissa only had the credit card fraud because I reported it as someone was using my cards without permission. So with her prior record, they took her in. But I could drop the charges, and that's what I did because it was an honest mistake on her part. You dropped those charges against her, and you're labeling it as an accident, that she didn't do it on purpose. Because when we were together, she apparently used my credit cards, and you could use mine because we're married. But I guess she still accidentally used them when we weren't together, so I dropped the charges. When are you gonna stop being spiteful to me? Because I know that you just did that out of spite. How am I being spiteful? You want her to go to jail, and then I'm gonna get stuck with the baby? You know what I mean? She goes to jail, then I gotta watch the baby. Joey, please, every paternity test... Finish the sentence. Every paternity test said that I was the dad, which means I get stuck with the baby. And you don't want the baby in the house, right? You hate that baby. You act like me telling you to not pay child support before knowing you're the father. It's unreasonable. You act like me telling you not to buy things for that baby before knowing you're the father. It's unreasonable. I'm the dad. Or according to those tests, I'm the dad until we get that next paternity test, right? So that's who's liable next, and that's who would get the baby. I just saved us from having to take it in, okay? So be mad at me because I dropped the charges or whatever. We don't need her in jail. Again, you're just doing everything out of spite. I know you, Joey. I'm not being spiteful. I'm just doing what I feel is right for once. And what I felt was right was making sure she didn't go to jail for credit card fraud, so I didn't get stuck with a baby. But I also feel like I did the right thing because it wasn't fraud. She was using my cards. Maybe she thought they were hers. But really, she probably used them out of desperation because she didn't have a baby shower, she has no job, and she has to provide for her kid, and I didn't lift a finger. And maybe I should have lifted a finger based off of the other paternity tests. I know we don't know what this paternity test is going to say, but based off of those, I could have got a crib. I could have got a bassinet. But you know why I didn't get a bassinet? Because of you. Because you told me not to. Because you said, paternity test this, paternity test that, and we took $1 million, and I didn't lift a finger, and she wound up using my cards. And that's why we're in the situation we're in. Well, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not listening to what you want. I'm not bending over backwards to do everything that you think is right, because half the time it's wrong and it's based out of jealousy. Jealousy? Who am I jealous of? No one. I can't tell if you're talking out of your ass or if you're angry or what, but who am I jealous of? Tell me who I'm jealous of. I don't know. Sometimes I think you're jealous of Melissa. Sometimes I think you're jealous of my mom, and that's why you cause all these problems. Everything that I do is the problem. Okay, yes, one thing I did was kiss another man. And you're using it as an excuse to get back with your baby mama and so that you can do whatever you want and just walk all over me now. That's what I feel. Nah, I'm not using it as an excuse. If I wanted to be with Melissa, I would leave you and I would be with Melissa. I don't need to just keep you around for that. I actually love you, despite how you think I'm treating you right now. Yeah, I am mad that you kissed another man, but it has nothing to do with me dropping these charges. I'm just confrontational right now because I knew you were going to say this.